Yeah, she gonna say it. Yeah, she one of a kind. She speak what she got on her mind. Yeah, she gonna say it. Yeah, she let her say it. Yeah, she gonna say it. Yeah, she gonna say it. Yeah, she gonna talk about it. Go through it, she not gonna just walk around it. Heard what she said, she standing on it. Auntie don't play her, she says she straight. She hold it down for the fam. Hey, heel on the neck of the man. Quit vacation, her toes to the sand. Top of the line, and she out of man. Not gonna lie, she gon' keep it a stack. Get out of line, she gon' keep you on track. Step out.
Welcome back, guys, to She's Gonna Say It podcast. TT here. Miss Lou on the mic. Hi, guys.
It's been a while. Spring has become upon us.
It's here.
It's a new season. There was some lady laying out at the pool last night. We are in Cali. She was lying out trying to get her brown on.
Wait, was she naked?
No, it's a community pool.
Okay,
or the
so
neighborhood pool.
Okay, so she had a swimsuit on at least, I hope.
I'm sure if she did, there'll be a sign up by tomorrow.
Swimsuits, please.
It won't be from any of the teenage boys. It'll be
Exactly.
from their mom. What is wrong with being naked anyway?
I don't think there's anything wrong with being naked. I wish I could be naked all the time. Well, most of the time I am when I'm at home, but you know.
I know what. There's nothing wrong with being naked. We all have. I never understood. We all have the same parts and bits.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some are a little bigger. Some are a little smaller. Some are, you know,
Saggier. Yeah. Some stink a little, you know.
That goes into personal hygiene, I would think.
But they all look the same. Everything's the
pretty
same.
much.
One day I hope that maybe we could go back to that. You know, like everybody's like, forget this whole clothes thing. Like, I want to just be naked.
Would you ever go to like a nudist colony?
I would try that. I would try that for a vacation. I would just say, you know what? I'm going to go. Fuck it. Let's go. I'm just going to be naked, running around with my locks flowing and just be.
I would be embarrassed at first.
Butt flapping.
I would be embarrassed at first, but I think I would get used to it. But I imagine it's like nudist places is not where like attractive people are.
There we go. That's where I'm at. So I know I would be a 10 on the list right there. I'm just going to pull up like, yep.
That's what we should do. Go somewhere where we know we're going to be 10.
Right. Exactly. It was like, I've seen all you women lined up at the door outside. I know I'm in.
Well, I don't think you line up naked.
I'm just saying.
And I don't think it's mandatory. I don't know. We should.
I heard that there's these little tours or whatever, boat tours that it's like that. But as soon as you get on, they go into the rooms, put their stuff away, and they come out and just.
It's probably optional.
Free balls flapping.
Oh, now I don't want to go.
There's nothing wrong with balls, TT.
They're not my favorite. Just put it there. They're just
but I
not
love
my
that.
favorite.
I love that. I would totally be naked. I think the kids these days would have more of an issue than the older ones. Like our Gen X would probably be in for it and above.
Aren't
maybe.
we Gen X?
Yeah, that's what I said. Us, our generation. But anybody under there, they're like, nope.
Well, that's because the older you get, the less you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So I want to go to one where like there's old like grannies and grandpas because they really just
they don't give a shit. Saggy butts and all, and it's all good. I'm with it though. I would love to say, hey, let's take a vacation, do something crazy like that. And
no tan lines.
That part too.
No tan lines.
Yeah, check that out.
I think I decided that I'm gonna like really go out and show you guys how brown I can get this summer.
Okay.
Because I can get really nice and goldeny and sun kissed.
Oh, I like that.
Nobody ever sees it because I just can't be bothered. I don't have patience to lie down there.
So you would just put your bikini on and just lay it out and. Okay.
I had a thing in the backyard, but everyone can look over
here,
and I don't care.
And out the window, yeah.
Bother looking out the window at me. It's my private.
Well, TT, there's been some crazy things going on in the backyards over here in the TT land that I've got to experience. So hey, that you doing a little tanning wouldn't be nothing compared to what me and the misters witnessed out here.
Oh,
yeah.
I remember. Yeah. I was like, what did I do?
Right. Yeah.
They were going at it.
It was echoing and everything. I'm like, where is that coming from?
It, though.
She sounded like she was, but it was just hilarious. Like, really outside? But I think that might have not been her husband. It might have just been a one night stand type thing.
No, it's not, because the way these houses are, so all the master bedrooms are on the top floor, and then it's like in between, so everything echoes. So I always feel bad because our windows open. I'm like, oh, I know the neighbors heard all that shit. And so then
Now
I
the
feel a little
neighbors
guilty.
know your name. See that?
We just got off on a tangent.
Sure did, as usual.
Well, as usual, you can listen to the podcast anywhere. All major podcast platforms: Spotify, Amazon, Apple, iHeartRadio. We're on YouTube. Wherever you listen to us, please like and subscribe. Leave a review, even if it's negative, because we don't care.
We don't give a shit.
Bad press is good press. So we're here today to do a coffee talk. Now I'm going to warn you guys ahead of time that one of my coffee talk questions is on the arena of a rant, and there is a list.
Oh, okay. Go for it. Get it. Just start the shit off. Let's go.
Okay. What do you consider an inconsiderate person to be? Or what type of things do you consider inconsiderate? And I have my list because I can start.
Okay, I'm gonna start. Well, the first thing I can think of that's the fucking inconsiderate is when you go in there to get the last milk or drink out of the carton. Like, don't fucking leave that much, and it's only because you don't want to have to throw it away and go through all that and tell somebody that there's no more. I get it, but no, just finish the shit off. Leave a note on the refrigerator. It's okay.
Yeah, it's not well, maybe they're thinking like it's just a splash for the coffee.
Okay,
But that's annoying.
it's fucking annoying because then you're like, oh, you pour this big old bowl of cereal and then you go to grab the milk and then there's like a split and then you gotta add water to it and it's just no, it's not Friday.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, so no, I'm not doing that no more.
Use water.
Use some water. Okay, I'm ready. What's yours?
I have so many. And I have a new one too that just happened the other day.
Oh shit.
Standing in line at a well-known establishment, and then when you get up there, you're like, oh. We've already talked about that.
I'm guilty.
Especially out here in California, I heard that we have the rudest drivers. A lot of these are behind drivers. I do not get road rage because I'm scared to death of getting shot. So I'm like, whatever you want to do, dude, I don't care. But you turn your signal on,
Right.
like the responsible person, because it's also inconsiderate not to put your signal on and turn.
Okay.
Or change lanes.
True.
And then, as soon as I do, you speed up.
Oh yeah.
Inconsiderate.
No, that's not inconsiderate.
What is that then?
If you read the traffic book, you have to put your signal on. That you're basically okay. Never mind.
No,
We're gonna
that's
go.
fine.
No, we'll talk about that later. Go ahead.
So
Continue.
I put my signal on, and as soon as I do, the person that's been just the same distance away speeds up because they don't
That's their
wanna let you
right.
in.
That's their right.
I didn't say it wasn't.
Okay,
Right. I
sorry.
said it was inconsiderate.
It's not inconsiderate. Okay.
You have to agree with everything.
No,
I
I
say.
know that one. Okay, I'm sorry. That one I'm not gonna agree with. Put a question mark
This
by
one
that.
I wouldn't say is inconsiderate. I would say this one's just annoying. So say you're going into work in the park, and there's 5 million other spaces. Why do you have to park next to me? That annoys.
That fucking
the
gets
shit
on my
out of me.
nerve. Back in my bus riding days, that would irritate me. The whole fucking bus is empty. There's one seat next to me. Why are you gonna come sit next to me?
Oh, that too.
Why the fuck are you here? Like, there's 1,000 other seats. You walk by 10.
So my
Okay.
favorite show right now is Better Call Saul.
Oh,
It's
I love that.
Have you seen it?
I'm on the 4th season or the 3rd season.
Oh, I'm a little bit ahead of you because
Yeah.
the new one's coming out. And there's a one part, I won't spoil it for you, but he's on one of those Greyhound buses. And there's other seats. There's not tons, but this
Right.
big, like, burly guy comes up and he's like, is someone sitting here? And he's like, no, there's nobody sitting here, but I'm just going to warn you that I just had a burrito at the last rest stop and the last person sitting here couldn't last 5 minutes. That's the way to do
I
it.
love that show, by the way. We're gonna go back
Oh
to
my
that.
God, I love Saul.
So you did watch Breaking Bad, though?
Yes.
Okay, so you know.
That's
okay.
how me and my hubby fell in love.
Oh.
Netflix and chilling on Breaking Bad. There's a couple episodes we can't remember, but we got the gist of it.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
And when a man doesn't hold a door open for a woman, and I don't care if you're a stranger, relative, or whatever, you always hold the door open for a woman.
That's true.
That just shows your personality right there.
That reminds me, though, of this meme that I saw where a guy opened the door for the lady and she was just like, she didn't say thank you and he shoved her back in the
Yes.
door and closed it. Okay, so
Also
that can
appropriate.
happen too.
Also appropriate.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Crossing the street super slow when you see a car's trying to turn.
Oh, run they ass over. Need a chest, bitch. If you see me coming, I slow down for you to go. Don't take your time. Need a chest. Sorry. Need a chest.
Turn that down. Going the speed limit in the fast lane. Within their rights.
It ain't in within your right. if we in the fast lane, get your ass going. What are you doing? No, that's unacceptable. Sorry.
Eating the last appetizer and not asking everyone else if they want it.
Yeah, that's a sin.
That shows lack of love.
That's a sin. At least cut it in 4 pieces if it's 4 of us.
Don't even do it. Just ask.
But
You know everyone's just going to let you have it.
They are. They're going to say, no, I'm going to need it.
You notice I left that little cauliflower bite.
Me too.
Because we're like, who's going
Who's
to
going to eat the last? I was eyeing it. I was going to throw it in the box last, but I was like,
We just did a business lunch at this, and we decided to try a vegan restaurant. I thought it was vegetarian, but it's vegan. And so I know there was some apprehension over here.
because I am definitely a meatitarian.
Me too. But I was pleasantly surprised.
It was amazing.
They had these cauliflower buffalo bites that were like chicken. Of course, you knew it wasn't chicken, but the way they seasoned it and it was crispy like a fried chicken, it was pretty good.
It was amazing. I said that we were just sitting there just looking at it like, for real? It was worth that.
Yeah.
That was bomb.
That was pretty good. We're gonna.
I would go
there.
back just for that.
What I was thinking when I put this, like when people bogart the clothes rack and won't let you get in.
I agree. Where you're just standing there and you're like, okay, you see me standing here. That's not your size. You obviously don't wear a 3X.
Not even. You're not a 3X.
I'm just saying. But like, I want to look at that shit too. Like, why are you standing there?
But you don't have to have the whole rack.
Yeah.
And if there's one left, no one's gonna be like.
Exactly.
Well, they might because they're.
They might.
Okay, so this is my last one.
I run into that shit.
This is my last one. So the last few days, it's happened to me a few times. Once was in, I can't remember. The other one was at the nail shop. You know, the one I sent the picture of the girl with the big.
yeah.
So I was at the nail shop the other day, and I feel a little guilty now because then after I did it, she started talking to me and she was nice. But this really cute girl in her 20s, you know, whatever, and she came to get one of her nails fixed and a pedicure. When I looked over, she had if this was her foot, the second toe was like,
It was
like
hanging
out
over.
to here. And then, of course, I got paranoid. I'm like, shit, does my foot look like that? But it doesn't. And like the toes go down in an orderly fashion. Like I'm assuming that's how, like maybe their second toe is a little bit longer. But
If you're stubborn, your second toe is going to be longer.
But, well, she must be stubborn as fuck because that shit was like 2 second toes.
Wow.
And then it humped over. And then I was like, okay, she probably broke her toe, something like that. And then I looked at her other foot. And so the picture I sent, because I had to stealthily take a picture.
Right.
You know,
I was like, what is going on?
Like, shit, I get caught. Oh my God. But I did it. And I was like, this is a good angle.
Yeah,
guys.
that was a good angle. I was like, what is going on there? Are they going to be able to fix that?
But lady sitting next to me, playing her YouTube videos and all her social media is all loud. I'm like, nobody wants to hear that. Nobody cares. And the other place we were at, it was like quiet time type area, serious place. And she's just watching, and it was in a different language too. So that's like triple annoying. Like not only do I have to listen to it,
Right,
I can't
it's
understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
So put some headphones on.
You can't even ear hustle and find out what's going on.
Yeah.
I understand
I
that.
like being nosy, but
Me too. But I got to understand what I'm being nosy about.
I just maybe I get annoyed very easily, but these are just some of the things that people I just think are so inconsiderate.
Yeah. Those are some I have my pet peeves with a lot of those things too. I don't like, and I saw that you had another note about wasting others' time. I don't like nobody waste my fucking time, and I don't like to waste nobody else's time.
I have another paper I'm missing. Oh, let me see. Yes. Oh, wait.
Yep.
Yeah, wasting others' time. Don't waste my time.
Yeah, don't waste my fucking time. Like, I hate that. Especially when I'm telling you something, you know, I get a lot of that at work. You know, they'll ask questions 3 different ways and the same fucking result is no, bitch, you can't do that shit here. You know, and it's like, come on, you just wasted my time. 3 different, I've already told you no. Okay, well, what about this and this and that? Nope, can't do it like that. Well, what about this and that and that? Nope, that doesn't work like that. Like I said already. You know, so that type of shit.
Wasting my time.
Yeah,
Nobody
that's kind of like a...
this room's ever late, but...
I'm always late. You know that.
Okay,
I love
gentlemen. DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled, what is that? Oh, the best? What are you about to tell him?
Expecting a blowjob, but you don't want to go down.
Oh.
And I'm not saying that
DJ Khaled?
you don't remember when he put it out there that he said, I don't go down on my woman, but she better go down on me.
Wow.
And I think they're married. They have 2 kids.
Married.
I don't know if they're
they are
married.
Yeah, that's his wife. Khaled.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Sad for her.
No, you know, the thing about it is if you don't do it, somebody will, Khaled. If you're the best, you better get it going.
And I'm not saying like we're like Little Kim where she says if you don't lick it, you can't stick it. I'm just saying.
But I mean, it goes both ways. Like you know, you got to give what you want to get.
Exactly.
Okay, I got the coffee talk, TT.
Okay, I'm ready.
Why are other race of girls so obsessed with black girls' hair?
What do you mean other race of girls?
Any race other than a black girl. I'm gonna say white, Irish,
English,
Scottish,
South Africans,
South African,
Germans.
German, Italy.
You can say it.
What?
Why are white women?
Why are white women obsessed with black girls' hair? Like I get touched and prodded like all the time, and I have to be like, "Hey, look, what's up?" I think I've never asked the question. I feel close enough to you that I could ask you this question and you give me an honest answer.
So to be honest, I already knew this question was coming.
Okay.
But it all came from a conversation that we were having. And the reality of it is, we're just confused. And we're nosy ass bitches.
Confused and nosy ass bitches.
So I've been educated by Miss Lou and other people around of what goes on. I think this question was because I think we get confused when you say you got a perm and then your hair's straight. That's number one. That was number one confusion because I used to remember when I got a perm, it makes your hair curly. So you were like, oh, we're getting a perm, but you
come back and your hair's straight.
Yeah.
What happened?
That.
I thought you were getting a perm.
Number two, I think it's perfectly acceptable to wonder why you went home on Friday and you come back to work on Monday with your hair down to your back when you just had a bob.
Oh, it's finna be.
Okay. We're just confused.
Don't be. They do like
My
that.
question to you
That's from the Juices and Berries. Didn't you guys watch Coming to America?
I have watched it so long ago.
Did you say, what do you put in your hair? Just juices and berries. I love your honesty, though. It's
the
just
Jerry
hilarious.
curl. This is how
Jerry
the
curl.
conversation started.
Yes.
I don't even know why we were talking about perms in the first place. I don't even remember what we were talking about. But then I was like, well, what's a Jerry curl then? And she said, oh, you know, when we put it in rollers and then I said, so a perm.
Right. She's like, so a perm. And I'm like, it's not a perm, it's a Jerry curl. And she's like, no. Actually, I said it's a curl. And she's like, so what's a Jerry curl then? I said, well, it's the same thing. It's just shortened. As we just call it.
And you put
the rollers. You put the rollers and they sit you under the heat. And with it, basically, they use the same process of straightening it, but they put the rollers in it.
That's what they do.
And they put you under the heat.
They put the roller in and you sit under it and you put all the chemical and then you sit under the heat.
Yeah.
And then it lasts as long as your hair.
Yep.
Grows.
And you have to get it every 3 months and have it redone. And they come in there with the tight. That's how I had those at 6 and 7 years old when they first started hitting the scene. And I was walking around looking like the Black Annie. Okay, especially with the tight one. My sister, she always had the best curl. Her hair was so beautiful and it was fluffy and her curls were just amazing. But mine just was tight and just looked like a little orphan
And I can
Annie.
understand why people get mad like they don't want you touching your hair. I get that.
Yeah.
But even at work now, oh my God. We have a manager and she I guess she permed her hair and it was very soft and flowing in the wind and everyone's like oh and I was like ooh, I just walked the other way.
Close.
Well, she knew she could see my face and she started laughing because I was like oh but she can't really say anything
Right.
But imagine being a manager and having these feelings about your hair and then other white subordinates are like
just like, get out of here.
it's all confusion.
Okay.
And we want to know. And we have to know. And if we don't know, we're going to force it out of you. That's basically what
I know. They have so many questions. But you know what? It's not even that either. I think it's black women just in general. A lot of different races are just curious about us because we're so quiet and don't talk about those types of things.
No, it's a secret.
But no, it's not even that. Because like when I had this one lady ask me if my boobs were what size implants I had. And I'm like,
I
really?
thought you were gonna say how big your nipples were.
Yeah, she's like, what size implants did you get? I'm like, Rod. And my mom's been asked the same thing. So it's just stuff like that. It's just like, really? But I don't know if that's just to pick a person apart or if it's just to really, if they're just really curious about.
But I think people
What's
are
what?
curious. But in this day and age, I think, like, unless you're living under a tree, or where do you live? Under a box? Under a tree?
Under a rock.
Under a house? I don't know. You should know better.
Yeah, you should know better.
I mean,
Certain things you should know better.
yes, that we're just curious little beings, and you know, we want our hair to grow down to our waist.
It can.
Overnight.
It can
Well,
happen.
it can now
you got to
because-
put juices and berries
Because
in there.
now we caught on, and I can come back tomorrow, and my hair can be down to my waist.
Yes, it can, TT. And it happens. I see these girls, most women that I did when I was doing hair in the beginning, when just learning how to do it as a teenager, most of the women that I did were white women. I put weaves in their hair. And people didn't even know that they were bald headed. And I would put all that hair on their head. And it's just different places that I worked where they'd be like, oh, you do a weave? Can you help me? And then they're all glammed up. And then when we get to the house, I'm like, oh.
I feel bad though. I've had different type of weaves. I've had the ones that you braid in. I've
Yeah.
had the ones that are
Clip
the little,
in.
clips. I've had pretty much that, and then just the temporary ones. I can't fucking stand it.
Yeah.
It's like heavy. It itches. You get hot. So it's like
I'm snatching all that shit off and throwing it.
did I
cool.
I know I've never worn a wig before, but I know I could not wear.
I
a
ain't
wig.
doing it.
I would be so hot.
Yeah.
I do the ponytails. Those pretty much the ones I can deal with. is
Can't
the
even slick
ponytail.
my hair that good to do a ponytail. So that's why I'm boomba. Rah, rah, da, 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 da. She a nappy head because she want to be. So don't get it twisted.
I didn't even see your new hair.
Yes, I have to roll it, guys. So the next time you see me out next week, it'll be all fluffed. But yeah, when I go back to work tomorrow, everybody's gonna be like, "What the hell?" Because I had my regular hair.
So you're gonna get all the questions.
Yeah, they're gonna be so curious, and they're gonna be like, "Your hair grew over." Yes, it did. Juices and berries.
So that's why she sent me that thing I put on Instagram where she asked, "Do I have any rollers?" And I'm like, I don't know how. Is this a trick question?
Just like, what kind of rollers? I got the ones that you just slip on your hair and then roll it up. I'm like, I've never heard of that.
And she said the white perm ones.
Yeah,
And I
the
was like-
white, the
and I knew that she did because if you're in the beautician or business, like the different colors or sizes, and I
Right.
knew she wasn't talking about the size.
right. She knew what I was looking for. I love
What would
you.
I be doing with perm rollers though? I haven't had a perm since like 1993.
Well, the reason why I asked is because you had you have the blow dryer, the hair dryer.
Oh, the one you put
Yeah.
Yes.
And so sometimes girls like to roll their hair in that. They'll put the setting lotion, roll it, and then they like small curls,
Oh no!
big
So
curls.
I have this big, long. I can't even. It looks like a big old snake. It's
Yeah.
like silk. And
You
so,
have one of those, and you roll your hair in it, and then
So I
spin
take
it?
each side.
Oh my
And then
god!
I roll.
Yeah.
roll. And so, but then I found the over the head hair dryer. And
I need one of those roller things. I seen that the girl rolled all her locks up into a little bun, went to sleep, and in the morning she unrolled it, and her locks were like curly. I didn't know. I gotta find one of those.
it was on Amazon.
I love Amazon,
But I don't know if it's long enough for all your hair. I mean,
I
it's
probably have to
pretty
have
long,
2 or
but-
3 of them to roll.
Yeah, you probably.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that.
I'm. You know what? I don't know. You do what you. I don't want to make.
I just want to see
comment
it.
on.
I want to see it so I'll know what it to look like.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So what's your next rant?
No, I don't have
No,
no,
I'm just
more
like-
rants. That was it. I was in a mood one day. I was like, this girl, listen to this shit. No more. Turn it. And I feel like, is that okay? Like, ma'am, can you turn that down? I don't care.
No,
Especially
turn
when
that
you're
shit down.
at getting a pedicure,
Yeah.
which
And you're in the
guys,
zone. You
winter's
just wanna-
over. That was a long needed pedicure. And I was tired and I was trying to go to sleep. And then you just hear all
Yeah.
these stupid TikToks. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear the dumb TikToks.
And you keep hearing the same songs over and over because everybody's doing them.
Yeah. I don't know what the latest one is, but
I like TikTok. And
it's
I like-
funny, but
I love all the reels.
I try to stay away from it because,
Yeah.
all the work we have to do.
Yeah.
If I get in that
Get
TikTok,
stuck.
like,
You do. Forget to do research.
okay, I should have my husband in here for this question. See, when you're in a relationship, married or not, I don't know. How much sex is enough
Oh.
or how much is too much?
Oh, see, yeah.
Or how much is not enough? I don't know. What is the expectation in a relationship for sex?
My expectation for what I'm thinking, hey,
For what you can provide or what?
for what I could provide, I'm every other day. No more than 2 days.
Now, is that reality?
Yeah.
Oh. Mm-hmm. See, for me, I think, because me and my husband were having this discussion, we had a little lull. And now we're back on the up. Mm-hmm. And now I'm sitting on a donut pillow. And he came to me this morning. He's like, I'm still horny. I said, get the fuck away. My shit is fucking raw from last night.
I cannot with you.
That's why I took a bath.
You have to soak it
I
out.
had to soak it out. Because if you want to do those marathon sessions, you can't get a quickie the next day. You have to let things
settle
and calm down. Mm-hmm. But our work schedules are kind of off. And I told him, I think we just have a different sex schedule.
Yeah.
Like when you want to do it, I'm not
you're in a mode still,
so
work
we have
mode.
to figure out how to meet in the middle with our sex schedule. Because I think some people really want to do it in the morning. Mm-hmm. Some people really want to do it at night. Mm-hmm. I don't really care when, but don't fucking wake me up. I hate being waked up from naps. I'm not even talking about just for sex, for anything. I hate when people wake me up.
What do you want? You like to wake up on your own?
I like to wake up on my own. I took a nap on Friday before the baby's birthday party, and she's coming in the house. And I was like, are you awake? I am now.
Now I am. And angry.
Now, what I don't mind is being woken up and the dick's already in there, and I'm like, oh, okay, pleasant surprise.
Right. That's always wonderful. I know sometimes my husband's like, calm down, thirsty. But there just be times like I don't mind in the evening time because then I get the good sleep.
No, I definitely like that. But the thing is like at a reasonable time. Like if I've fallen asleep already, like, and you wake me up. Ugh.
Oh,
I mean, it'll still happen, but it's just not.
Yeah, okay, I get that. Oh no, I like all that. So,
but it's a balance. Like
wake
if
me
you have
up.
Kids and.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now that the kids are older, it's pretty much whenever you want to do it. You don't have to worry about it.
I have to get up at 5 in the morning.
Yeah,
I need my sleep. Mm-hmm. You don't wake up and look like this.
Yeah,
nobody's Beyonce.
Well, I wake up and look like this.
Well, I don't.
Minus the lip gloss.
Oh my gosh, you should. It was such a marathon last night. When I woke up this morning, my hair. And you see, my hair is not that type of hair, and I had to do a pre-comb before I washed it because it was so bad. There was mascara all down my face.
Hilarious. Yes.
And then I was like, I can't pee. I can't pee. That's when you know you've had it good.
That's that
when
good
you can't,
stuff.
because you ladies, make sure you pee after you have sex so you don't get a UTI. You start getting UTIs. That's our little advices. 40-year-old women, always pee it out
off top
after you have sex. But sometimes when it's that good, you're sitting on the toilet, you're like it's stuck.
Hilarious. All right, let me see what I got over here. You know what I've been noticing a lot? Like when we were out, we were out having a breakfast this morning or brunch. And
no, it was a late lunch.
Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever.
I just want
the couple that were sitting across from us. Did you notice what the hell they had on? So is there a criteria?
The old couple or the one with kids?
The old couple.
So she had some T-shirt on that said something about. I was like, is she a teacher?
Right. So my question is there a certain style or criteria of clothing for people, for women or men over the age of 40?
For me, there is.
Okay.
I mean, what do you, because you were like, they were like bumming it kind of?
No, I mean, because I've noticed that a lot of them look like that. Like the guy had on so he had on this little button up shirt, the little short sleeve, the short sleeve flower print, and just straight button up. And then he had his little khaki pants on. And then he fucking had his New Balance.
Oh God.
sneakers on.
I do have a cute pair of New Balances, so I can't.
Well, but they're the old ones. They're just plain ass gray with the white stripe. Just new. It's just with the big ass in on
big
it.
in.
Yeah, and I'm surprised it didn't have the straps like that. If it would have really set it off with the straps, but I'm just like, really. And then the woman, she had on those Doc Martin sandals, no style.
You mean Birkenstock?
Okay, were they Birkenstock
Doc
looking?
Martens are the boots, like the military boots.
No, those
Crocs.
No, the ones that are made for special feet. And it's like, you're not that old where you have to have them. Orthopedic sandals where they're hella big and wide. And then she had her little khaki pedal pushers on. And then she had a regular t-shirt on.
What are pedal pushers? Like
the knickerbockers right underneath the knee. Yes. They were just stop and say, bitch, I'm stopping right here. This is where I'm done.
Well, I think it's kind of like at what age, like I was really fearful of like at what age am I supposed to start wearing those khaki pants that those Dockers, whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
Like soccer moms.
Yes,
style.
no. Who says we have to do that shit? Because and it's so crazy because when, like I said, in the establishment that I work, I meet all kinds of types of people. And then, you look, somebody hands you their ID or whatever, and you're looking at the age, and you're like, damn, you're the same age as me? What the fuck do you have on?
Oh my God, I was at the
you know what I mean? It's
grocery
like,
store the other day, and this lady in front of me, and I was looking at her, and I wasn't, I talk shit in my head a lot, but
we do.
I mean, it's not out loud. Anyway, so they asked how old she was, and she gave her year. Okay, I was born in 1977. She looked like 70 easily.
Oh my gosh.
She said 1974, and I was like,
wow, right? Exactly.
What's gonna happen next year?
Mm-hmm. And people spaz out, be like, you look so young, but I think it's just the way you dress. Like, because you're older, it doesn't mean you have to, throw on these old ass clothes.
No, my mom still has like 4 closets. She has every closet in her house full of her clothes because she never gets rid of them.
Yeah.
She always, sometimes I'm like, what the fuck are you wearing? But at least she's put
style. Yes.
At least she's got a little eccentric in her older age.
Yes.
She's just about to turn 70 this year. We're going to have a party. It's going to be called 70 and Still Fabulous.
Oh,
but
I like that.
And soccer moms nowadays, they dress cool because they're younger.
Well, now, all they're doing is wearing them fucking spandex pants with their thongs on and shit. That shit's not meant for outside soccer momming shit.
We've already had that.
Yeah, we've had that. So this is what those bitches are wearing. They're not doing nothing. They need to switch their shit up too. But it's just mainly the ones that are over 40 because I'm in that group, and it's like I'm seeing that they're dressing totally different.
Kind of tipping over.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm not going to be dressing like this. I hope they come to my door with that shit. Like, here's your criteria of clothes that you have to fucking wear. And even the mister asked him, like, are you going to be fucking wearing your pants pulled all the way up now? Are you not going to sag them? You're going to tuck them in?
Bring back the tracksuit?
Yeah, because right. Because that's like, you're almost 50. So that means you're going to have to start pulling your pants all the way up to your neck, tucking your shirt in. He's like, you got me fucked up.
Well, my husband's not quite 40 yet, but he still dresses so cute.
Yeah, he dresses nice. I love the way he dresses.
And sometimes I feel bad because he will go out to eat and he's like, got his sweater, his tie, his shirt, his cute jeans, his nice shoes, and I'm in my yoga pants.
Thank you.
But he thinks I wear nice yoga pants.
Yeah, your yoga.
I don't wear the yoga
First
pants
of all,
with the waffles.
Don't explain. You know the criteria for my pants, my yoga pants. Yes, we had a whole ass thing about this, so she knows. You're allowed to leave with your yoga pants on, okay? But all the other bitches out there, no. I'm sorry. Miss Lou said it.
I have so much laundry to do. I might have to start dressing that way. Laundry is so overwhelming. I hate doing laundry.
It is. I have mine loaded up in the car. I hope you didn't notice that. I got to take it to the laundromat. Actually, I'm going to take some stuff to storage, put my blankets in the storage. They're clean.
I think that's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to grab it all up and just go to the laundromat because you just get it done all at once. And our laundromat's actually kind of nice.
Pretty decent. They're nice. There's some 24-hour ones out there and everything. And you know what I was thinking, for me, it was just peace of mind away from the kids, like just to get it done, fold my clothes, get everything organized, put everything together for the week. Because I have enough clothes where I can literally go a month and a half without having to do laundry. You know what I mean?
Me too. But
right.
I'm sitting here.
But once that shit builds up, it's like, fuck.
I need to just go ahead and do that because there's no shame in the laundromat game.
Yeah, no, not at all. Not at all. And it's easy. It's easier. So much easier.
They're expensive now, though.
Yeah, but you know what? They have bigger machines, so you could just put all the colors together and stuff that you wash delicately, and just all the different sections of what you do, and just put it separately and do it. And then some of the stuff you could dry at home.
Well, a lot of the stuff I do because I hang dry. a lot of
Hang
stuff 'cause
dry.
I don't want it to shrink.
Yeah. So it's just
trouble
better.
lately.
Sometimes it's peace of mind. You can read a book while you're waiting on everything. Just something quiet.
No, they have little tables and chairs. I can
Yeah.
just get my laptop
Yep.
out and do.
Yep. Oh, well,
Get
I
my-
forgot where we're at. In the hood over there, we don't get all that shit. You just get the bench right there or pull up outside. Okay? That's what it is. They have tables and little dockets where you can plug your stuff in. I can sit there and do it. No,
And also,
not in ours.
also it's like up a little bit.
Right.
So the window is to the floor, and then you can watch all the neighborhood.
Oh my God. See, no, I'm going to need to pull up to this laundromat here and be like, I'm going to the bougie laundromat to do my clothes.
It's just a new one. I wouldn't
Yeah.
say it's bougie.
Yeah, they're new.
Probably by next year it's gonna.
Well, in this area, they probably didn't have too many of them anyway. So they're opening them up.
do.
You know what, TT? That's our next adventure. We should open a laundromat.
I was just thinking like a laundry mat with a bar. Mm-hmm. And then if you act a fool, off you go. We got your clothes. Your clothes will be in
Yep.
in quarantine
Yep.
until you pay your fine.
Yep. To pay your fine, they'll be sent to you. For real, I actually, that was something I had thought about a long time ago. There's actually something I saw on YouTube where these parents invested money and bought the kids a laundromat, and they make about $9,000 a year, and they split it between the siblings and they put it in the bank, and they
Only make 9,000, or
that's what the brings in from the little laundromat that they have in their neighborhood.
so it's a smaller one.
Well, I think she said is 9,000 each. So each kid gets $9,000 a year, and they put money away. And both of them, each kid, she said, has enough money now to buy property.
That's
Saved
where
up.
it is, the property. But a laundromat would, I assume, once like you pay for all the machines and the rent or whatever, I mean, it's got to be pretty low overhead because they only ever have one person in there.
Exactly.
If anyone's even in there.
You know
And
what?
then
You're
machine
right.
maintenance. So I would say one of those big ass washing machines would probably cost like 5,000,
Maybe 10.
5 or 10. So they're industrious. And last time I went just to wash in one of those big ones was $10.
Yeah.
Wait, or
And they
maybe a
have
little
one.
less, but
No,
it
they
was
have
like-
they have one that's actually one in the hood where we use. You could actually put 5 gallon into this washer, and it takes $22.
Damn.
And it's a big ass machine, and you just watch it go.
No, the ones that's
and it
huge.
takes about an hour for the wash.
I just have to do my whites separate. But I could put the whites.
yeah,
in a
but if you
little
just throw
machine.
all your whites in there, or all your dark clothes and color clothes, and just wash them all together like that, 1 hour max.
she's gonna wash it.
It's gonna wash it. I love that. I love this coffee talk. It was amazing. I think we did a great job with that.
They're always amazing because we're
They
amazing,
always are.
darling. So, our next episode coming up is gonna be a 2-parter, I think. 'Cause I
Oh.
think we have so much to talk about.
I think
There's
we
a
sure
lot
do.
to
It's
talk
gonna
about.
probably be a 2-parter.
It's gonna be a doozy, I think. But in the meantime, all our episodes are going over to YouTube. If you want to look at our cute little faces while we talk, audio goes to the podcast, of course. You could like and subscribe and review. We'd really appreciate it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon, iHeartRadio, Amazon, Google Podcasts, all of the above. If you want to email us for any topic you'd like us to discuss, please email us. Email us at she's gonna say it at gmail.com.
Yes.
Remember, I'm working on our spinoff She's Gonna Be Healthy episode.
She is.
And that's why the belly's staying under the table. She's trying, but it's a struggle.
And she's gonna get healthy. I'm working on my stuff too. I gotta get some stuff under
I
control.
ended up jogging about 2 miles the other day.
Walk, jog.
And then I couldn't stop pooping
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah,
I
good.
was like, I don't have time to keep getting
Good
up
way.
and going to the bathroom. And I know it's a
That's
good
what
thing.
it's supposed to do.
I know, but it's just like, God,
It is time consuming.
it's time consuming.
Having to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I've been getting out.
Interrupting
of the
your
tight
sleep.
jeans. Yeah. Oh no, I wasn't sleeping. I was, but. And then the hard balance is like you exercise,
Right.
because I can do more than 2 miles. That's all because I'm overweight right now, so it's really hurts my knees.
Yeah.
So I like to be on the elliptical because I can go all day on the elliptical because it's not
Right.
like boom boom booming. On my
Yeah,
knees.
because our goal is to get out there and roller skate.
Yeah, we gotta get that going. We gotta practice.
Every day I'm getting on them. I'm just put them on, do some little leg works with it, just getting them moving, standing up on them, just to get familiar until I get rolling.
The thing is like, I guess, I don't know if it ever went away, but it seems like roller skating is coming back in fashion.
I think it's never went away. What happened is they closed our rinks because it did kind of slow down a little bit because it got expensive. But I think now we need something else to get into, and I think with the exercise,
but you see
and
all these
fun,
fancy people like doing all this dancing.
no, because they have
flips.
in Atlanta, in certain areas, those are things that they never closed. Atlanta has the biggest roller rink, and it's Usher goes there.
They have roller skating.
Jermaine Dupri goes there. They be out there rolling, like they really do it. Usher is fucking amazing.
But he
His
knows
show
how
in
to
Vegas.
dance. Oh, of course.
No, it's something different about them skates, boy. It's magical. Him on them skates is magical. I go to his page and watch his whole reel. I can't stop. It's something
annoys me
magical
too.
about it. And he's
know
fucking
why.
fine, huh?
He's not fine.
That's Usher Raymond, baby.
I mean, I think it's because he sings and dances. You can't say he has.
He's
such a-
cute. I've always loved Usher. I grew up loving Usher.
He's just not.
It was
mine.
between him and Tevin Campbell, but Tevin didn't want me. But Usher will.
Yeah, I think he doesn't like your gender.
Like that-
Allegedly.
That's why I said that. I was wondering why he never answered any of my letters.
What happened to him?
He still sings, though. He was in one of the movies singing his song, Can We Talk? So he's still out there. I mean, he's probably just behind the scenes, probably doing producing and stuff we
Doing
don't know
those little
about.
shows with all the has-beens.
Mm-hmm.
But
But I love Tevin Campbell. I think he was amazing. I think he was one.
Alrighty. So we'll talk to you guys soon.
Hang in
glad
there,
to be
guys.
back on the mic. TT out.
Miss Lou out this bitch.
Yeah, she one of a kind. She speak what she got on her mind. Yeah, she gonna say it. Yeah, she let her say it. Yeah, she gonna say it. Yeah, she gonna say it. Yeah.